Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Good morning, traders. How are we on this lovely morning? I hope you are well. It is Tuesday, the 6th of September. Where does the time go? And as always, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trade, look at today's potential trade and the important news for today. But before I do, you're probably sick of me telling you, but we have this above my head tomorrow morning, 6:30 London GMT. We have the live stream, guys, the thing above my head. So please come and join us for that, guys. Yeah, get all your questions ready. Any questions to do with trading, or maybe you're in a currency pair that you need help with, come on tomorrow morning and ask as many questions as you like. And we'll try and answer as many as we can. If you want, guys, you can even come on and join us sort of face to face and talk on the channel as well. If you do, you can email us. Our email is in the comments below, or even in our bio of our channel. Okay, guys, so yeah, if you want to do that, come on as well. Let's focus back on the trades now. So let's start with yesterday's trades, guys. Yeah, we've got two potential trades from yesterday. Chinos. And for me, I couldn't get into either of these pairs, but let me show you and let's explain. So the first one is this is the Aussie dollar against the US dollar, and we were looking to short this pair, all right, for the following reason. So price was in an uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, didn't create a lower low yet, and then price came up and eventually it broke these lows. Okay, broke these lows, and then we could see it was a clear head and shoulders pattern. So shoulder, head. I know I've shown you this 1,000 times, guys, but again, this is quite a common pattern in the market. All right, so yeah, head and shoulders pattern. I keep seeing them in my sleep as well. So for that reason, we were looking for shorts when this candle and this candle broke those lows. All right, but let's zoom in to have a little bit of a clearer look at that. So yes, guys, we had this candle that clearly broke the lows, and then we had this rejection wick at one of our grey zones. So the idea was just to take price, yeah, from these candles. If I zoom back out again, yeah, from one of these, because of these candles, from our grey zones back down to this blue line here, this 6750 zone. All right, guys, so that was the idea. As you can see, this didn't quite happen. And to be honest with you, because of this green candle, I won't be looking for shorts anymore today. I still fully expect it to come up and test this grey zone again before it comes back down. Okay, that's what I expect it to do, but the candlesticks from yesterday are not telling me to enter short. So this won't be a trade idea for today. All right, but let's take a closer look at the H1 to see what actually happened. And like I said, guys, I just couldn't get into this pair. Okay, so when I started trading, guys, yeah, it was around this time here. Okay, and then price, we had this candle, and obviously, guys, you know, sellers are in complete control. Yeah, this is what this candle is showing me. But it's selling into these last H1 lows. And sure enough, price reacts quite aggressively upwards at these H1 lows. So I wasn't confident to short into these H1 lows, so didn't enter on this candle. And then we had a couple of other candles. I mean, this candle, this doesn't tell me sellers are in control because of this wick. Yeah, and this candle doesn't because of the large green wick before it. Yeah, this large green wick. So now I'm seeing that price wants to push upwards, guys. Yeah, we've got this strong reaction at the H1, followed by this candle that I've highlighted wanting to push up as well. All right, so yeah, because I was reading the candles, guys, this is an important skill for you to learn. Yeah, read what the candles are telling you. Yeah, all the information you need is in the candle. People say use this indicator, that indicator, all the information's in the candles. All right. And then, as you can see, price eventually does keep pushing up. Okay. Also, guys, you can take a look at the H4. Yeah, take a look at the H4. If you're seeing this type of strong candle pushing upwards, yeah, then you might want to stay out of the market. Yeah, that might keep you out of danger on the H1. All right, guys. So yeah, keep an eye on the H4 as well, guys. But for all of those reasons, yeah, I didn't trade this pair. Okay. To be honest with you, price, if it does come up to here and we get a very strong reaction candle at the last highs here, then we could look for lows. Okay, but for me, not a trade idea for today. Okay, so that was Aussie dollar, US dollar. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, haven't been smoking. Okay, so Aussie dollar, US dollar, guys, I didn't have a trade. Maybe you did. All right, let me know, if you did get in on this trade. The next one, guys, is this. This is the euro against the Aussie dollar. And again, guys, we were looking to short this pair as well. Okay, so price was in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, and these highs were still not broken. Okay, and then we had these two candles react at this zone. Yeah, this second candle is more bearish because it has no bottom wick. So because of that candle, guys, I was just looking to take price from one of our grey zones back down to this blue line, which was quite conservative, or even this blue line here, guys. So that was the idea. And again, guys, just to let you know, if you are in this pair, I'd probably get out. Yeah, because of this wick on the day chart here, tells me that price maybe wants to push back up a little bit. Okay, so if you are in this trade, just close it for a small profit maybe. Okay, but we were looking for shorts. Let's look at the H1 to see what actually happened. And again, guys, I couldn't get in on this pair. I don't know why. I don't know if I was having a hesitant day yesterday, but price did what we expected it to do. So we were looking for price to break out of this zone, yeah, close outside of this zone, which it did with this candle here, yeah, come back up, give us a bearish candlestick pattern, and then we could take price back down to this low here. Okay, so the first bit happened, so it broke this grey zone, then it come back up. Let's zoom in a little bit. Then it came back up, but because of this candle, guys, yeah, the next candle I was reluctant to trade, and I could have traded the next candle, okay, especially the second candle. Yeah, this candle here, this tells me, yeah, sellers are in control of the market. But because of this large move upwards with this green candle, again, I was just reluctant to enter this pair. Okay, so maybe you did, if you did short on this candle, which was the candle I was looking at, then you would perhaps be in a small profit as we speak, with a view to taking price down to this last low here. Okay, so yeah, that would be reasonable, but like I say, guys, I'm just going to be transparent. Yeah, if I have a losing trade, I will tell you. If I stay out of a trade, I will tell you. Okay, and I just stayed out of this pair. Again, guys, if I show you the H4, yeah, this big bullish red candle happening at these lows here, again, kept me out of the trade as well. Yeah, I was expecting it to come up to here before it come back down. All right, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it does today. But for those reasons, guys, yeah, I stayed out of this pair. But again, maybe you're in it, guys. Please let me know how you traded it. Okay, guys, so yeah, no trade for me yesterday. So yeah, that's the recap finished. Let's look at today's potential trades now. Guys, for me, I just didn't have a trade yesterday, but if you enjoyed that recap, guys, then please subscribe to the channel, come join us at Simply Forex, and also smash the notification button, guys, and also smash that like button, yeah? Help support the channel, come join us. And before the trade ideas, guys, let me also remind you of the thing above my head. We've got the live stream tomorrow morning, 6:30, London GMT, live stream. Come on, ask me as many questions as you like about trading, or maybe you're in a currency pair you need help with. And you can even come on and join us and actually speak with me face to face if you wish. Don't be scared. So if you want to do that, guys, yeah, please email us. Our email is on our channel bio. And it's also in the comments below the vid. All right, guys. So yeah, look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Right, trade ideas for today, Tuesday the 6th of September. So I just want to show you how tricky the markets are, guys. So I've got one potential trade for you today, but before I get to that, I just want to show you why we don't have many trade options or trade ideas, guys. Okay, so let's look at the US dollar pairs to start with, yeah? Okay, this is Euro US dollar pair. All right, and just look at all of this indecision in here, guys. Okay, it's because it's at this, this low here. Yeah, this last low over here. Prices doesn't know whether to let this hold, yeah, for it to hold or for it to go lower. It really doesn't know what to do with itself. It doesn't know whether to carry on the downtrend or push up from these lows. Yeah, price just doesn't know what to do with itself. Yeah, so this is one example of complete indecision. We cannot trade indecision. Remember, as a day trader, guys, when you look at the day chart, you're like, will I long this pair? The answer is no. Will I short this pair? The answer is no. Or will I stay out? And the answer is yes. They're your three options when you look at the day chart, guys. Remember that. Okay, so yeah, I will just stay out. Okay, I don't know how to trade that. All right, next one. Another example, pound US dollar. Okay, so this looks like a clear downtrend. Okay, but if we go to the weekly chart, guys, you can see price is potentially reacting at this last zone here. Okay, all right, and it's got down to this psychological level of 1.150. Yeah, so price could quite easily react aggressively here. It'll be interesting to see. But if we go back to the day chart, for that reason, yeah, I'm not willing to sell into, yeah, that support. And we've got this green candle here, which tells us it could be pushing off of that support. Okay, but this is in a downtrend, so I don't want to go against trend. So for those reasons, it makes this pair tricky. Yeah, so again, I can't trade it. Yeah, the third US dollar pair we can look at is this. This is the US dollar Canadian dollar. So are we seeing a double top? Yeah, everything on the day chart is saying upwards. Yeah, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. But now we cannot buy any more into this area here. Yeah. So will it break it? If it does, potentially we have a trade. If it breaks down and the daily structure breaks down, then we have a trade. But until then, guys, again, staying out of the market. Okay, so yeah, that's just highlighting again how impossible for me the US dollar pairs are to trade at the moment. Okay, the next one is this, the yen pairs. These are equally difficult to trade or tricky to trade. So let's look at Aussie dollar yen. So again, guys, if we look at the weekly chart, price has been just, bouncing off of this weekly resistance for some time now. Okay, so until we get a break of this, would I be interested in longs, really? Okay, so if we go back to the day chart, we cannot keep buying, even on the day chart. Yeah, you can see there's clear resistance. Yeah, we can't keep buying into this resistance. Okay, so what I need to see, guys, like I say, is a break of these weekly highs before I start trading this pair, or a breakdown on the day chart, okay, at those weekly highs. Yeah, if I had to make a decision, I reckon this will break down at these weekly highs. Okay, it does depend on a lot of macroeconomics with the yen, but I reckon this will break down. Okay, but we need to see either of those things happen before we start trading the yen. Yeah, similar story on Canadian dollar yen. Yeah, we can't keep buying into this this resistance here. So, but everything here is saying uptrend, but a similar sort of story. I cannot buy into that resistance. Into that resistance. Okay, again, I need to see a break higher, or I need to see a break down lower before I start looking at these yen pairs. Or the yen pairs have just become a complete mess. Yeah, like the pound against the yen. I mean, price is just in this box, and it just doesn't know what to do with itself. Yeah, it's become untradeable. Yeah, because the market doesn't know what to do with it. So if the market doesn't know what to do with it, what hope do we have? Yeah, we cannot trade this pair. It's just become untradeable. So that's again why the markets are tricky, guys, with the yen pairs. And then finally, let's just look at an example of the Swiss franc. Okay, so the Swiss franc crossover. So one example is this. This is the New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. So yeah, I mean, it is in a downtrend. Yeah, we've got lower lows and lower highs, but we've got this movement down, then we have an aggressive push up. This movement down, then we have an aggressive push up. So I'm not sure if this will carry on up here or break this. Okay, but I need to see one or the other before I start trading this pair. Okay, so just another example of why the markets are so tricky to trade at the moment. Okay, finally, this brings me to my only trade idea, and it is this. It's the US dollar against the Swiss franc. And we're going to do this together. We're going to plot grey zones and targets and everything together as a happy family. So, US dollar, Swiss franc. This I wouldn't normally trade because I'm looking for shorts, guys. But as you can see, this is in a uptrend for me. Yeah, we've got lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, but when this high is broken, yeah, we then have higher highs. Okay, but it's come back up to this last high, and we still have this lower low. Okay, so this is reasons why I am willing to take this trade short. Okay, and yeah, if you look at the weekly chart, guys, yeah, the weekly chart is clearly in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, not quite lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then it's come back up and tested the last weekly high. Okay, so I expect a move downwards. All right, so on the weekly chart, we are in a downtrend. On the day chart, I would argue we're not, as the reasons I just explained, but I am willing to take shorts off of this last weekly high. Okay, and then we had a doji candle, yeah, a bit of indecision, followed by a bullish candle, yeah, this candle here. Okay, so the idea is to take this shorter for those reasons. Okay, what we'll do now, we'll plot our target. So my target is going to be where it reacted, okay, which is this psychological level 9,700. Yeah, as you can see, price last reacted here. Okay, so a conservative target, but it's currently at 9,784, so we've got a good 80 ticks, 80 pips, ticks, whatever you want to call them, down to this psychological level here. So that's the trade idea, to come short. Let's look at the H1 now to plot our grey zones. So guys, let's look. So for me, yeah, this is a clear area to short from. Okay, so if I take into account all of this, okay, guys, so all right, good, wonderful. So that's our first grey zone. Yeah, as you can see, price reacted at this grey zone over here. Okay, it then, what was once resistance became support. It's reacted again. Okay, it's even reacted a little bit here. And then again, when it breaks, so it was once support, but then when it breaks down, yeah, when it comes back in here, it then becomes resistance. Okay, and we can look to come lower. Okay, so this grey zone is of interest. And then I would argue these last highs, guys, these last highs here are also a point of interest where we can take shorts, guys. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, these are our two grey zones. Okay, so because of these last highs, this is our higher grey zone, and because of all this price action that happened in this grey zone, this is also an area where price could react. All right, so first of all, price could react up here. We want to see a bearish candle or a candle that tells us sellers are in control. We enter the trade. I would take price back down to this grey zone, close 80%, and then leave 20% to run. Okay, that doesn't happen, guys. Yeah, because we've seen a break of this grey zone. Yeah, price will come back in here. We'll come back into the grey zone. We see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We enter the trade. Okay, we come down. We close when we get a risk to reward of roughly 1:1. So these last lows here might be a good idea. Yeah, close 80% at 1:1. You can let it run a bit. If the H1 candles are storming down lower, then obviously you can take more than 1:1. Okay, but just have that for me, it makes, if I take some profit out, it allows me to let the rest of the trade run. Okay, so it's more of a psychological thing for my little brain. All right, so price could, yeah, retrace here, bearish candlestick pattern, close 80% at 1:1, then leave 20% to run. Okay, guys, but yeah, this is the only trade idea I have for today, guys, because of how tricky the markets are at the moment, which I showed you with the other pairs. All right, guys, that's it. Let's have a look at the news now. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this daily morning analysis. If you have, then please subscribe to the channel, smash that notification button, and also smash that like button, guys. Help support the channel. Don't forget the live stream tomorrow morning as well. Right, news for Tuesday, the 6th of September, guys. So overnight, we've got no real news that we're interested in. But in about half an hour from my current time, yeah, we've got big news coming out of Australia, guys. So we've got the interest rate decision, okay, and they're looking to jump by 0.5%. Okay, so yeah, these two pieces of news, guys, can really, really, really move the Aussie dollar pairs. So must be aware of this coming out, guys. After that, guys, we've got 9:30 London GMT coming out of the UK. We've got construction PMI, so that could move any pound pair. And then if we carry on down, guys, we've got one more piece of news that we're interested in. 3 o'clock, coming out of the US, we've got ISM non-manufacturing PMI. So this 3-star rating could move any US dollar pair. All right, guys, so that's the news for today. That's it. We're finished. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Remember the live stream tomorrow, guys, and I'll see you for that. All right, see you later, guys.